Welcome, family. Welcome in. I want to welcome you in and just come in and do a talk on today. Well, as usual, like I do it, I always introduce myself. My name is Deborah Williams, and I just come and give have pep talks. On this year, I'm changed it. I'm doing pep talks on people that's living a life um, coming out the dark side, doing celebrities in the dark side. And I'm going to talk about that a lot. So we can see that we're not the only ones in this world that have dark moments. So on today, I want to continue the celebrity that I done Whitney Williams. If you watch my previous video, it was Whitney Williams. And if you watched her movie, there's some things I wanted to talk about that I find that's very important when it comes to her show. A lot of examples of being among the ones coming out the dark side when it facing coming into reality of your life. Because her movie to me was a very perfect example of how you heal when you come from a dark side, when you're coming from a dark place. I just want to talk about how I thought she did a good job in bringing it to the table, starting it off when she was a child, because she let us know that in her childish life, her childhood life, that she had a little dark side. They thought she was a big girl, which I just felt in that on that part, she was just a well built girl. I didn't feel she was too fat or she was too skinny. I just felt she was like a well built girl. And I felt they caused part of her dark side as she was growing up. They was just too much on her. But one thing I am glad about is how she came to reality to face that she could still go on in life. That she's gonna, no matter what she went through, she's gonna go on in life, uh, down her path that she always wanted to be, which we know she always wanted to be a producer, entertainment host. And I want to talk about another dark side that I felt she was very strong in to overcome this dark path that she walked down. I want to talk about her being on drugs real bad. She presented it to where she showed us that a dark her one of her main dark sides was she got addicted to the drug, and how, but although she was addicted, she still, I felt in a sense on my part, on that part, she kept grinding. She didn't let that like bring her down, take her whole world outside down. And I really looked at that part as she stayed strong, although she knew what she was doing is, wasn't a good thing for her life. And then also when she kept losing babies. Now that was why I thought that she was gonna end up in the movie collapsing. That really been her downfall. But she stayed strong with that. So as we see with them three patterns that she carried living on that dark path, she kept pushing. And this is what I be trying to get you to understand. No matter what we go through in life, if you really want something and you drive to want it so bad, I just feel that you can have it no matter what that dark side is. You just have to keep focused and keep pushing. And she showed us that's what she did in order to, although she had that dark side, she just didn't let that, she put that sign up, said, Whitney, I'm not going to, I'm not going to let this bring me down. I'm going to stay. Whitney, you're going to keep pushing. That was in her mind, although she did have that dark path. And so, which I know some may have watched the movie and saw her story on the movie, because I don't have time on here to really go through, but I'm just bringing up some moments of the dark path since I did it on her, and Spirit showed us, that she was going to overcome, and she really did overcome it. She really, if you look at the end of the movie, she's showing us that didn't all that she been in that dark path, did none of them break her. She didn't even let the divorce break her. She kept moving. She kept moving in that forward in the direction till she got what it is she wanted, till she sat in that seat. Although we do know on that dark path, she was still being honored. She was still getting rewards. She still was having everything she could dream of, her dream life. But she also had a dark path. And that's what I be talking about. When you on a dark side, when you overcoming a dark place, it's hard, but it's not as hard as you think if you have the willpower, because I think she had a lot of strength within herself to overcome it. She really, this is something that I felt helped her to overcome her, to go forward, push her forward in her life. Although she found out that she had that disease through having a baby, she probably wouldn't have found that out if she didn't keep having them miscarriages. Like she said, doctors wouldn't even tell her this is what she needed to do. Just lay down, and be still. And she probably wouldn't have lost her babies like she was losing them. So I'm rating her movie. I just felt her movie was very good quality of showing a person that you could, what I've been talking about and all my videos been on, coming from a dark place. It's you know we all have dark sides, but you have to make up in your mind and have a strength within your soul that uh you can overcome this by challenging what it is you need to challenge to come out of this dark place that you're sitting in. First of all, the first thing I keep saying, you have to come aware. You have to be aware of things around you, and understand that once you get aware and once you see the picture, you have to move forward to bring yourself out of it, and then you be able to challenge that. Because in my heart, I just believe, it's just a demon that's trying to attack the soul and make you want to do these things because they want to live that life within. They want to come back and live that life within, because everything we do of nature is done of our spirit, of the flesh. So this is how demons attack us, through the natural realm of our soul, because we are human living beings and they're no longer existent. They're spirits. So they want to try to bring in that mentality. When you look at it, they want to try to come in a soul of the life that they want to keep living on earth. So they snap themselves in that soul, and this is how they present themselves. And this is why I keep saying you have to stay prayed up. You have to protect your energy, because this is how souls get in us. This is how souls get in to do the work that they want to continue to do on earth. They come through a soul like ours because we are human. So I feel, when I watched her movie, in a sense, that's how Spirit was leading me and showing me. She didn't even really know that, you know, it was just her from the beginning, my setting the mind physically, mentally, her mind was um, introduced to a demon soul because that demon, I look at it like this. I'm gonna put it like this so you can understand what my point of view, where I'm coming from when I'm talking about the souls and the demons and the spirits. Because first of all, you have to understand, when we're little, we see things. We can't say things, or we can't bring our feelings out. Like she tried to always say, "Mom," or always try to tell them, but they, "Oh, Whitney, you just need to lose weight," and da 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 da. They was throwing that at her. And in her mind, she was saying, "Mm-mm, I'm going to do what they say and do," because, maybe that, she didn't know that was the spirit letting her know, your entertainment business, what you're trying to do, Whitney, you may have to lose a little weight to get in the door. She noticed when she went in the door, you know, that she didn't really show that part, but I had a sense of that when she really got on top. They looked at her weight, and it wasn't show, but I felt in a sense of the movie. This is why it was so easy for her to be acknowledged the way she was, and I felt spirit was letting her. She didn't know, but I'm not going to even take it to that level because I just feel that way. I felt her walking into the door real easy, because when you saw, she was a chubby girl, but she started doing drugs, losing weight, keeping her weight down, doing everything, worried about her weight or making sure her weight was okay. Well, I just felt that, that spirit led her mother, but her mother kind of did it in a like sassy way of letting her know that, you have to stay, your weight have to stay apart, and she took it defensive. But the defense was, for you to go into this entertainment you really want to go on. I just felt that on that part, it was a purpose for that. It was a purpose why she was led to keep her weight down. It wouldn't have probably been as easier than she thought for her if she had been like overweighted like that. But she that's why she said, I'm coming out this dark side because I'm tired of trying to do everything everybody want me to do. That was her dark side. But once she faced it and synced it, she came out the dark side, said, now it's time for me to do what Whitney want to do. So I just feel that, in a sense, that was a good movie. It may be some things I probably just said that you may say, but that was my sense of it, how I felt about it on when it came to um, Whitney movie. And I did go to Ancestors about Whitney, and there was some things that I felt came out in the movie that Ancestors was showing us about Whitney. Um, but I really have to give thumbs up for her for bringing that lifestyle that she did, because too many people wouldn't do that. Too many people wouldn't come on national TV and give you that story like she did. And I have to get, she's really over it. That's what I'm trying to show. When you're coming out of a dark side and you really over that hump of that dark side, you don't care who you tell that to in the world, because you over it. It didn't happen and it's over. Now I'm finna tell my story, because now I'm finna move forward in my life and do bigger things and better things, because I no longer have to carry this dark moment in my life no more. See, you may not, you see people keep moving on and moving on because they do have a dark lifestyle or they do have a dark side, but they sluggish with it. They real sluggish with it because they carrying that dark side still, and it's stopping them from going forward, because we can't operate with a dark path in our life. So that's why it's very important for us to overcome our dark side. It's very important to overcome that mentality of walking in a dark place. You have to get over that dark place. And that's why um, that's what I've been saying. I'm trying to get people to say. But anyway, I have another celebrity that I'm gonna do that I feel that is gonna be very interested and very good, because I'm trying to focus on doing it in all areas of a dark side. Now I did Whitney Williams as a celebrity. Whitney Williams was the dark side of showing us how she lived her life on the abuse side of it. And I have other areas that I'm relating to, and I'm trying to do it on celebrity because that I feel that's a good way to show you how easy it is. And don't say it's because they got money. No, 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 no. That don't have nothing to do with it. How easy it is to overcome a dark path and to come over the dark side if you just believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. You can do it. And you don't, how being in a dark side will stop your whole life. You could keep moving forward and think you moving forward, but at the same time, when you go sit down and you done what it is you need to do for the day, you still not happy. You still don't feel good. You still in the inside feel a little bit sorrow. But anyway, I have to go because I already know my time running out, and I don't want this to click off. I say this all the time because I go on and on and on with this situation, but I can't. So I must just say, if you enjoyed my message, come back again, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. Um, and I really thank you for coming in, listening, and allowing me to share. So I'm coming again with another celebrity. So peace out.